What's going on, good people? This video, I'm going to be discussing this TV stand assembly that I did as a handy pro. Although this looks fairly complicated to put together, it went fairly quickly as most of the components were already pre-assembled. Let's get into it. All right, so this TV stand, like I said, it is rather large. I'm not sure what size. I believe it may be a 50-inch TV that this TV stand can accommodate. But as you see, it is into multiple sections. Um, this actually came in many boxes. So here's one of the box of the middle section. As you see, the drawer, everything was already mostly assembled. The drawer handles were actually on the inside of the drawer, so when they packaged it, you didn't have those additional packing materials, but it was pretty much mostly ready to go. It did have the cardboard and a lot of the plastic wrap that was used to hold the cardboard together or protect the cardboard. So this is the back panels of the TV stand. Um, and then here are the drawers and the shelves. Excuse me, not the drawers, like some of the end pieces on here, as well as the shelving. All right, and so I got the main centerpiece of the entertainment center together. As you see, it literally has the first photo that I showed you earlier, which is the bottom drawer assembly here, the middle drawer assembly sitting on or holding up the vertical back. This vertical back is, I believe, maybe half-inch plywood or something of that nature with a 1x4 or a 2x4 frame, and it's like a box frame. And so they have this secured to that, and then you have these. Here is where each of the, so on the left and right side of this, there are panels that'll go, and you'll see that in a later photo. But those secure to the centerpiece through these screw here, and then there is another screw down here, or hole rather, using a screw. And then this back piece attaches to the cabinet base in a similar fashion. I believe there were either 3 or 4 screws across this span, so that when you put it down, it stayed in place. You just had to make sure you kind of torqued it down a little bit. And then here you have a hole to pass your cables, so your audio, video, and your power cable for your TV to go through. This is not set up for you to mount the TV to it. It is designed for the TV to sit on the cabinet base here. So if you are looking to find something to mount it to, you could mount it to this, but you would have to add some additional structure back here, more 2x4 support, and probably more screws to anchor it to the cabinet base here in order to mount a TV to it. As you also see here, I have the shelving installed up here. The shelving installs similar to how this backside here installs. Is just a screw that goes through and catches on in the wood. And overall, from this other side here, you see the other side sections. The left and right sides have identical parts, but the screw holes are only designed for one side, or only placed on one side, so you can't swap the left with the right. You have to put it on the side it was designed for based upon the screw holes. All right, now one of the screw holes was not drilled all the way through, and so what I ended up having to do was to get out my drill bit and match the size of the opening and drill it through from the other side. The screw, drill it through from this side, and the reason being is so that the when you go to drill through, you don't want to experience what is called blowout, and that blowout is basically those very last few wood fibers not having any structure behind them. And so what happens is when you push on those last few fibers, when the drill bit breaks through, it will, instead of cleanly breaking through, it will actually just push through those last few fibers. So on this, I end up drilling from the side where this uh, partially drilled hole was, and that way I did not have that blowout problem. And so here's the, once I drilled it through, you see that the screw, I guess threading was already there. It's just they didn't drill the wood all the way through the, I guess that outer layer there. And so I had to get that last little bit. But once I got it there, you're able to see you can put the screw in and it is ready to go. All right, and then this is the final product. It took about maybe 45 minutes for me to assemble this from start to finish. Like I say, it was mostly together. All the handles on the drawers here were basically mounted to the drawer, but they were mounted on the inside of the drawer. So all you had to do is take them apart and take the handles off, flip them to the outside, and reattach them with the same hardware. The shelves, they don't have any additional support other than the screws that are used on the backside of these. I believe there are 2, maybe 3 screws on each of the shelves, and as you saw in the earlier photo, all of them have the threading here where they threaded into a metal piece that will stay in place. So they do hold up, but I wouldn't put like heavy items on this shelving. I probably put that down here on the cabinet that's down here, or the drawers that's down here at the bottom. So if you have any questions about this particular furniture assembly, feel free to drop a comment down below. I'll be glad to answer that to the best of my ability. If this video has been insightful, please give it a thumbs up. This video, I like doing these furniture assemblies, more so because a lot of the customers that I have, they are not sure of how the products will look in their space, and also they're kind of like, I don't know if I can do that, and so that's why they hire myself and others to do this type of work. So hopefully this video helps those type of people see what all is involved, and kind of give an accurate representation of what the product looks like, because sometimes when you go on these online sites to buy furniture like this customer did, it looks great in the picture, but when you get it, is sometimes there's something wrong with it that you don't like, or it doesn't quite fit your space. So but again, that will wrap things up for this video. If you have not already, please be sure to subscribe. I noticed that a lot of majority of my watchers have not subscribed to the channel, but subscriptions help me make accurate and get better visibility on YouTube. So please subscribe. Until next time, peace out.